Is Blizzard Lalo dead? Yes for Legends League, no for Wars. You may be wondering why Stars, the GOAT of Blizzard Lalo, is running Queen Charge Hog Riders, but the answer is really simple. If you go deep within the patch notes, you will see this right here. Troops will deploy from siege machines faster than before if there are many troops embarked in the siege machine. And basically, this has changed Blizzard attacks forever. The best way to show this is with an FC. So I've got this on half speed, so it's gonna look slow, but these gobs are coming out so quickly, they trigger the giant bombs, but because the super wizards come out of the CC so quickly, they all die and none of the troops survive that. Yes, there is a lot of giant bombs there, but believe it or not, the super wizards pre-update would have survived that. So here is a proper base in case you guys wanted to see one. So we ward an ability just so the blimp gets it in safely. But yet again, we're going to go half speed. So we open the blimp. It's straight on a giant bomb. Now it's really hard to see what's going on. But the giant bomb hits our super wizards because you can see they're all 1 health. And then in a second, a mini bomb goes off. And as we all know, 1 giant bomb and 1 mini bomb is enough to take down the super wizards. But now, if you land on a giant bomb, that is hitting. So this is really bad for super wizards. Now, some of you, like me, might have thought that the way to counter this is to bring 18 gobs. So in this hit, you're going to see 3 super wizards, 18 gobs, and 1 wall breaker, because surely 18 gobs is enough trash. But you're about to see the answer is no. Look at how quickly those gobs come out. And you can't see now, but in a second you will be able to see the health bars of these super wizards. And yep, look at that. They are all low health. The giant bomb still hit every single one of them. There goes the final mini bomb. And they're dead. So even if you bring 18 goblins, that is not enough to save your super wizards. So a lot of you might be thinking, well, Hooked, what can we do? In my opinion, there's 2 options. One, you just bring 5 super wizards and you hope you find no traps, which isn't the best. Another option is this right here. So in this blimp, I'm going to bring 3 super wizards and an apprentice warden. And what does this mean? Well, the apprentice warden with that 30% buff allows our super wizards to tank 1 extra mini bomb. So it now takes 2 mini bombs and 1 giant bomb. This is still not perfect though. If there's 2 giant bombs, your super wizards will die. So you see on the base here, the 1 mini bomb and giant bomb have hit our super wizards and the apprentice warden. You'll see the final mini bomb go off in a second, I believe. So we get rid of that. And yep, there it goes. So the super wizards do die, but the apprentice warden does take down the multi. Is it insane value? No. But this is kind of what Blizzard is going to have to be now. You can't just land it anywhere in the base and assume the traps won't hit. You've got to land it where there's either no giant bombs at all and come in with 5 super wizards, or bring in 3 super wizards and the 1 apprentice warden and hope. Let's get into some live war planning and I can talk about how exactly you want to use these super wizards now. Bases like this are living proof that Blizzards are not going to disappear completely from the game. If you have a look at this base here, every time I hit this at Town Hall 14, you just land the blimp right here, you Sui the Town Hall, Lalo the rest, and it is a triple. We'll actually do this live for you guys in a few minutes, but I just wanted to show you this because look, you don't need to worry about giant bombs, and that's the thing you've got to be looking for now with Blizzard attacks. Here's another base that kind of proves to me that Blizzard attacks will still exist. If you land the blimp in this area, which is pretty easy to do so, unless there's a million mini bombs in there, in which case you can probably just bring an apprentice warden with 3 super wizards, and that should be enough to counter all the mini bombs there. Unless there's that many there, this is a very safe spot to Blizzard. So I think this is kind of getting to my overall point where Blizzard attacks will not be for Legends League anymore because a lot of Legends League bases won't necessarily have gaps like this that you can exploit where there's a lot of clumped buildings on top of each other. But it still is going to be very good in wars on specific bases. So it's going to be the sort of army that only works on specific bases and you need to plan out your hits accordingly. I just wanted to show you this base before we get into the live attacks and talk about where you could land a Blizzard if you were doing an attack on this base. So the 3 main areas are, you could land it right here because there's only really room for mini bombs. There are probably giant bombs here, but if you land it, let's say, let's zoom right in. If you land it like closer to the RC pad than anything, then they'll sit right there. You'll get good value, you'll get a CC pull, and you don't have to worry about that. So you could land it there, but the best spot probably to land it, as long as you froze the poison tower, is kind of like right here, in between the wall and these buildings. And I think this is going to be the meta for Blizzard Lalo, or any Blizzard attacks. Land the blimp in between either a building and another building, or a building and a wall. Because look at this, right? If you land it anywhere on this line, there's no giant bombs that can stop you. The only way they stop you is if you bring wall breakers, you open up the wall, and then like a gob goes in and triggers. But as we've seen, there's no point in the gobs and the wall breakers. So I think you won't see many people bringing those anymore. And as you can tell, this area is really nice for the Blizzard. We get a CC pull, we might kill the King, Warden, Eagle, and an Expo or two, and maybe even, I don't think we quite get the spell down with the chains off the CC, but regardless, a really nice area to Blizzard. But let's get into some live attacks now and see how we go with Blizzards. Now, I was going to show you guys this attack live, and I did record it, but let's just say things get a little bit heated and upset because this guy is running a Titan in this CC, and the Titan completely ruins the replay, unfortunately. But I want to show you it anyway because look at the timing here. So notice how I'm placing my invis exactly where I'm going to open my blimp in about a second's time. Now, why is this? Because the invis doesn't set instantly. When you place it, it lands, but it expands from the middle out. So you need to place it like half a second before you blimp. I probably could have placed it a little later, but I'd rather be safe than sorry because I can't bring these super wizards back to life. So we go there and it opens up. And look, this Titan's staying far enough away, but I'm slightly late on that second invis. And that second invis is crucial, right? Because you're placing the first invis so early, most of you probably aren't prepared to play that second invis so quickly afterwards. So make sure you're ready to do that. And then, yeah, look at this. My super wizards go after the Titan, and they all just die. They actually can't 1v1 a Titan. And I didn't have time to put an archer out because I was so worried about doing the invis for the content. But taking away the fact that Andre's Titan here completely ruined some good content, you can see that, I mean, giant bombs are not an issue, but you have to pick the right spot on the base with Blizzard. It's not a, one-size-fits-all strategy. You have to pick the spot on the base. But now let's get into a live attack. This one, I promise, will be live. Let's see what happens here. I'm really hoping that, this blimp does not get baited. I can't afford it to land there, so we have to use that extra invis. Invis early. Then look at that. And we've got, I didn't actually say what I was bringing in the CC, did I? But we've got that Warden, giving those super wizards the extra health, and I'm messing up every single invis. Oh my god, they just wouldn't target the multi. Oh, the Warden's still alive. Wait, oh my word, the Warden's... I've given up on that. Thank you, Warden. Thank you, Warden, for giving me a reason not to give up on that. So, aside from the RC, we kind of get what you want. You kind of see that I'm not actually necessarily the best player in Clash of Clans, which is just part of being a content creator and not a pro player. So, start the Queen down the bottom. I want to kind of funnel her. I actually have no idea how she'll path here, but that's alright. Hopefully she comes back. I want her to come back, so that's why I'm delaying my king start. I'm trying to leave this builder hut up, because she should come back. I've got a freeze, so I'm not too worried. Beautiful. What are you doing, King? Oh, he's so dumb! Why would you go that way? That was like the 8th closest building. Okay, I'm not very good at this game. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to show the Blizzard part of the attack. I'm meant to try and also show that you can still triple with this strategy, but evidently that is not going to happen here. Let's see what I can do. And the Queen got like nothing. The King's going over there though, so we may as well help him out with that. We'll get that Lalo deployment down. A little bit spammy, but that is alright. Okay, we get a lot in the warden there. That's nice. Probably should have tried to get a, I'm trying to activate you. Probably should have tried to get a headhunter in there as well. And we 1-star. Oh, it's so hard to Sui. I think the one thing we can certainly take from this is you can definitely still triple with this army. Just actually know what to do with your heroes. Man, it is so difficult. Alright, let's see how this Blizzard goes. It's worth noting, by the way, my King, Queen, and RC are all upgrading at the moment, farming the new update. So, yeah, this attack will be coming in a little short-handed. We're not trying to triple this. I'm just trying to show you guys what Blizzards are like at the moment. So we get that Blimp, and it's just really safe. Now, we have to put down the invis early. But it's worth noting that, yet again, that second invis has to be down way earlier than normal because the Super Wizards are coming straight out. Oh, wow, look at all those springs. But I mean, look at this. Because we're bringing 5 Super Wizards, they can actually get really good work done. Yes, we have way less flexibility, but you can't tell me with this value Blizzard here, I wouldn't be able to triple the base had I brought a normal army. You can Blizzard at Town Hall 15. You just have to be smart about it. And I know it's not a change a lot of you liked. I know a lot of us like Blizz Lalo. This is the point of having a meta change, right? Not everything's going to be OP forever. Enjoy it whilst it is. And play some new strategies, because I'm really looking forward to this at Town Hall 15, sorry. Playing all these new strategies that we haven't had a chance to play for a while. So you'll see plenty more content of that on the channel. If you're wondering, by the way, how all these new changes, how it affects Super Archer attacks, Super Archer Clone, I know a lot of you like that. That's tomorrow's video. Look forward to that. TK is going to run it through that. But that's it from us. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go watch our video yesterday on Queen Charge Hogs. I'll link it on the left. But yeah, have a nice day and maybe we'll see you soon.